Hello, I'm Matt. I'm running this game of 5th edition D&D. I have 3 players, and I'll have them introduce themselves going from my left to right, starting with Ruben. Ruben?
Oh, well, I'll be playing It Thing, Human Barbarian level 3. Only if no one is looking, he's just picking up stuff and blowing it, probably grabbing his face. And that will be all.
Smash?
Hello, I'm Daryl. I'm playing Shamash Kimbertool, a Dragonborn Wild Mage. Shamash has been pretty quiet lately. He's been just dusting about the city, really, and working in the forge. It's time to get back out and get some action.
Just to double check, how much XP does Samash have?
Shamash at this stage has 29 XP.
Okay. I don't know how I missed that much, but okay. Okay, and Will.
Yeah, my name is Will. I'll be playing Machiavelli Portofino, a level 1 rogue, level 5 Order of the Immortal Mystic. And he's just kind of having fun using his Jedi powers and swinging his now aquamarine lightsaber around.
Okay. And we might have someone pop in later if they have proper arrangements. So, you 3 are going to be in the guild hall. And there's no job at the moment. Just give me a second. Sorry, phone rang. Okay. So, there's no job at the moment, but Machiavelli, you have something on mind. So, but it's something you don't really want to do alone, so.
Yes, indeed. Machiavelli has heard from several mystics and from his time when he was at the Mystic Order's compound over on the far western side of the map that there is a special ability that some mystics, especially of the Immortals, have called Beast Form, and he is actually going to look for relatively friendly, not necessarily, overly friendly, but non-hostile were creatures of some kind or another to kind of study them a little bit and see if what he has heard matches up with the air quotes here curse of lycanthropy, or if it's entirely different from what he's seen and heard taught at the monastery. So, having heard that there is a group of lycanthropes somewhere around the area of Mawson, he is going to try to recruit at least 2-3 people to come with him so that he doesn't get splattered all over the place trying to talk to said lycanthropes.
Yeah. So there are some people in the guild hall. Are you going to? Are
Yeah,
you just going to ask people just out of the kindness of the heart, or are you going to pay for their assistance?
Mac will make just a rather brief announcement. Hey, yeah, hello, anybody interested in going to Mawson? I'd appreciate it. Going in search of lycanthropes. I could pay anybody that wants to go with me, up to 3 people, 100 gold plus their expenses, food and boarding once we get up there.
Yeah, I'll go with you. It's been a while since I've been outside the city. I could do with a bit of a break. Yeah, count me in.
Sweet. Any other taggers?
Well, I will go. I'm bored right here. I'm afraid to go to look for a fight, but yeah, I will go.
Cool. Just to be clear, we're all on the same page. It's we're not really looking for fights. We're just looking for information at this time. If there's a fight, then yeah, kick butt. But we're not going there to pick a fight.
All right, fine with me.
Okie dokie. So off we go.
Right. I'll go there, grab us we don't need a cart, do we? I'll just go grab us some horses out the stable, and I'll meet you out front.
Works for me. Mac will go grab his stuff and pack up and get ready to go.
All right, I already have my handy and trusty gray axe with me, but I'm ready to go.
Okay. So, you guys head out. It's about a day's travel to Mawson. For those who haven't been there, it's started out as a small, out-of-the-way village that had and a blacksmith and alchemist and all other things. But things have been happening that have required to strengthen their defenses. There are, you see patrols. There's a secured wall.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
They.
Whoops.
The guards at the gate stop you and ask you who you are, what are you doing here, and all that kind of thing. Samash, you've been here before, right?
Yeah, I certainly have. I'll wave to the guards, see if I recognise any of them, and just explain we're here to visit the Ware Village. My friend here, he's curious about them. He just wants to ask them a few questions, as far as I know.
Yeah, nothing earth-shattering or possibly involving any sort of diplomatic mismanagement. Just some questions about their relative nature and some of their abilities.
Well, these guards don't really know anything of a were village, but they'll let you through since they are all, and anyone from the UAG is allowed in, regardless.
Okay, cool. That helps.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah. So, roll Acavalia, roll investigation. You're trying to find information.
Investigation. Okie dokie. Here we go. 19.
Yeah. You ask around. You talk with a couple shop owners, and they point you in the direction, actually outside of Mawson, not too far, but basically they tell you go a little ways out of town and find a big hole.
Okay. Wait, sorry. Go a little ways out of town and then find a big hole?
Yeah. Is Galarian still in the hole?
The Galarian has converted the hovel at this stage into a cottage, but yes.
Okay. Oh. Mind you, the shop owners don't really go to base, so they still refer to it as a hole, but you go a little ways out of town and you find a cottage.
Yeah, the cottage, for the sake of narrative purposes, we'll say Galarian's called it the hole in memory of his time spent there already.
Okay, Mac's going to chalk that up to a colloquialism and is going to ask if there are, like, cardinal direction, go a little ways, like, which way?
They point you in the right direction.
Okay, cool. Then Mac's going to, head out in that direction. Not really certain what a little ways is, but we'll continue on in the direction he's been pointed.
Okay. So you head a little ways out of town, not that far, and then you come across a cottage.
This Mac will look at Seamus and you dig in. This must be the place.
Aye, more than likely. I hear there's a UAG member who's pretty much took up residence as part of Mawson. They live somewhere around here. It might be him.
Indeed, if he is from the UAG, then it should hopefully work to our favor. So, yeah.
Onwards and upwards.
Exactly. So, Mac's just going to go to the door and knock politely.
Yeah. This is where Samash takes over because you're talking to his other character.
Yeah, Galarian will open the door and he'll look around. He sees Shamash, who he'll have recognised from his days within the UAG, so he knows who you are, and he'll just greetings. What can I do for you?
Hello. Yes, my name is Machiavelli. I am a newer member of the UAG, and I was wondering, we have been told that you know of the location of the Lycanthrope village or town, for lack of a better word, I guess, that is in this area around Mawson. We found a little bit of information, but I was wondering if you could point us in the right direction in order to get there. We would like to, or more specifically, I would like to speak to some of the shapeshifters themselves, as I have some questions about their abilities.
Yeah, that's no bother. I know the place you're speaking of. I'm quite good friends with them around there. I'll take you down. That's no bother.
Outstanding,
Galarian will. Don't you worry about it. Galarian will pop inside. He'll just quickly grab his longbow and his rapiers, and then he'll be back out, and he'll lead the way towards the village.
Okay. I don't remember how far away that village is away from Austin.
You've got two of your characters in there.
I am just checking now in my notes. It's not that far away. I believe it's just about. I think it's just a couple of hours outside of Mawson, so we'll say at the most half a day.
Okay. So, you guys head towards the village Galarian told you about. Roll perception.
Sure.
A group.
I got a 17.
Yeah, better than mine. It was 13, and that was for Shamash, by the way.
Got 2.
Okay. Everyone except it noticed the wrestling on the sides of the trail.
Noticing the wrestling on the side of the trail, Mac would stop and would kind of motion or try to get the attention of everybody in the group. And
this is where everyone rolls initiative.
Woo! Initiative time.
Do you want me to roll for Galarian as well, or?
Yeah. Galarian won't gain anything from this. He's
that's fine.
But he's still a combatant in this.
Yeah.
So he's a full combatant with all injuries that may come from this.
Yeah, that's no bother.
It was not any better. And Mac got
16.
Okay. It got Ruben.
Yeah, I got 10.
Okay. 4 creatures pop out at you. And you react first.
Yeah, Galarian seeing these creatures coming out of the foliage at him. He's going to take out both of his. Actually, how far away are they?
10 feet
10 feet. Yeah. Okay. In that
on
case, yes,
either side of you.
Yeah. So he's definitely going for rapiers over longbow then. So
What kind of rapiers?
they're just the mundane, silvered but mundane.
Okay.
And he will step up to the closest giant rat. He will, as a bonus action, cast Hunter's Mark on it. And
Okay.
then he will take 2 attacks.
Roll a d100.
Yeah. Oh, yes, because that's magic. Yeah.
Luckily, you're still in the 50%, so if you roll 51 or higher, nothing happens. Spell goes off. Normal.
And yeah, that is not good. 35.
Roll again.
Yeah. And that is probably also not good. 67.
Some of them are good. In the last one, the rogue got a ring of protection.
All right.
What was it? 67?
Yeah.
Okay. The spell goes off normal.
Okay.
Daryl?
Yeah.
Ignore what I'm about to post in the DM chat.
Yeah, hang on. I'm currently in that, so I just want to come out of it first so I don't accidentally see it.
I'm sure you'll eventually see it.
Yeah, but for the purposes of now, definitely don't want to yet.
Yeah.
I'm out.
So, yeah, continue your turn.
Okay, so with Hunter's Mark cast on the creature, I will now attack with my rapiers. It's ages since I've played this character. He's got two-handed, two-weapon fighting even, but it's still just 2 normal attacks, isn't it?
Yeah. What level is your ranger?
5.
He gets 2 main attacks and then a bonus action attack.
Yes, but because he's used his bonus action already, it's just the 2 attacks, isn't it? Yeah. So the first one comes in at a modified 20.
That hits.
The second one comes in at 8, 7, 15.
That hits.
Okay. So that is a combined total of 16 points of damage. And the D6 on top of that for the Hunter's Mark. Oh, very nice. An extra 6. So that's a total of 22 points of damage total.
You get a Hunter's Mark on each attack that lands.
Is it each attack? All right.
Yeah.
So you have to it was ages.
Sneak attack is first. Hunter's Mark is every.
Right. Okay. Well, the other Hunter's Mark attack only got 2, so that's a total of 24.
Okay. You stabbed him pretty good.
Straight in with both of them. Piercing with both the rapiers.
Yeah. Is in fact your turn, they'll move on to Smash.
Yeah. Okay, so Shamash. Is he also 10 feet away from them? They're basically on all
Yeah.
sides at the same radius. Okay.
Basically, it was an ambush, so.
Yeah, yeah. So,
An ambush from the bush.
mhm. Shamash is going to whip around, target the closest rat at full health, and cast level 4 blight on it. Needs to make a con save of DC 15.
You also need to roll D100.
Yep.
The 100 has to roll first because some of them changed some of them get rid of your spell.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It comes out at 94 though that time. So
Yeah, it goes off as normal.
yeah. So right. So they need to make it needs to make a con save of DC 15, or it takes 36 necrotic damage.
No, it failed.
Failed, right? So that's 36.
Okay, it's down.
Oh, very nice. Just like withers to a husk in front of everybody's eyes.
Yeah, the rat doesn't wither to a rat husk. It withers to a human rust. It's a human body that withers.
Yeah. Well, that would take Shamasha back a little bit. However, they attacked first, so it's their own fault. Let me see. That was my main action.
Yeah. Oh, my mistake. You actually are aware of it. Galarian, when you cast Hunter's Mark, you feel someone made a vendetta against you.
Right. Okay.
You cast Hunter's Mark for the last time. I will find you and crush you.
Right. Well, in that case, Galarian's going to
Yeah.
shout out to the others that we need to take one alive. Something's not quite right here. Okay. For Shamash's bonus action, he's going to spend 2 sorcery points, and he's going to turn Firebolt into a cantrip. Turn Firebolt into a bonus spell, sorry.
Yeah.
It's already a cantrip. And he's going to cast it at the one that Galarian has already injured. If possible, heeding Galarian's words.
Just 1 second.
Uh-huh. Just stop me if I'm going too far or too fast.
No, I just just give me I didn't have a chance to. I had a bunch of things going on. I didn't have a chance to open the book. Okay. Yep. Everything Goatman is fine. What did you roll on the D100 for the cantrip?
Yeah, just rolled it there, and it came out as a 36. So I need to roll again. Nearly 33. It was nearly a 37.
Okay, 33. And Galarian is aware that there's a contract assassin after him.
Right. Okay.
He just feels it. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's by you? Are you standing behind anyone, beside anyone, in front of anyone?
I would have thought that depending on whether the others disagree, that will probably be walking along 2 by 2. So after Galarian ran off to the giant rat, I probably.
Well, he didn't go that far.
He only went 10 feet. So probably everybody. Just killed a lot.
Are you in the? Were you walking in the back because you're a wizard?
Yeah, it would make sense that I'd be towards the back. Yeah.
Okay. Everyone roll a dex save.
Does that include Galarian?
No, you are the cause of the dex save.
Yeah, but that Shamash is the cause. Galarian into this.
Oh no, yeah, Galarian has to roll. He's in the effect.
Yeah.
Do you 27.
I
got
20.
a natural 20 plus my 7, so 27.
Oh no, you just have to roll a 13 or higher on the dex save.
20. Great.
You get advantage because it's a dex save. Your danger sense.
Yeah, I got 20 for.
Okay.
Damn it.
Galarian got a natural 17 on the dice, plus 7's 24.
Okay.
Both times 20.
Yeah. You all drop to the floor as the Dragonborn just belches out this 30-foot cone of fire.
Sorry.
Jesus, lay off the curry, man.
Yeah, bad burrito for lunch. I'm sorry.
But your firebolt still goes off.
Right. Oh, that's all right then. So I will roll the attack on it.
Do any of the bad guys get hit by his fiery burp?
No. Yeah, that one. No, that one was. Yeah, only 2 of them would have been in the cone. One of them didn't. The other one did. He took some fire damage. It's a save or suck. You don't take half if you save. But he didn't take that much.
You singed his whiskers.
I got.
It wasn't that much damage. It was 2d6.
Oh, why? Got a modified 20 on the firebolt attack.
Yep.
And because I am not right, I'm not quite at 3d10 yet. It's still just 2d10. And 12 points of firebolt damage.
You were attacking the one Galarian injured?
Yes, mostly to try and knock it out, but I have a feeling that's probably enough to kill it, unfortunately.
Well, you can always say, do you want to knock him out?
Yeah, I did state I want to knock him out, but with the damage being high, I didn't know how you were going to do it. But
it's not that much higher. He had 9 left. You only did 12 points.
All right. Okay. So yes, that one's been knocked out then.
Yeah, and falls unconscious, and it reverts back to a form of a human.
All right. Shamash is going to hold his ground. He's not going to move anywhere. He is going to look rather sheepish at burping fire at everyone, though.
Yeah.
Crap happens.
Yeah.
Especially when you eat the curry.
Got to watch out for them dodgy food vendors in aluminum, man. It's probably just rat.
That's because you rolled a 33. If you rolled a 34, your speed would have been doubled.
Just out of curiosity, what's a 37? Because it very nearly was 37, and then it changed right at the last.
You changed into a peacock.
All right. Well, I'm glad that
Jeez.
didn't. Right, that's his turn anyway.
Yeah. So, Mac, 2 rats down, 2 rats up.
All right, Mac's gonna pull the hilt of his sword from his belt, and he is going to activate it using his bonus action. He is going to then both of them are full health, correct?
Yeah. Well, no, one of them is at full health, one of them got singed.
Okay, so Mac's going to look at the one that got singed, and he's going to stretch his arm out with his first 3 fingers extended, and that were-rat needs to make a strength dexterity save.
Strength or dexterity?
Strength. DC 15.
Okay. Strength is not their strong suit. What was the DC?
15?
Yeah, he gets a +0, and I rolled a 14.
Whew! Just makes it. Or just doesn't make it, I should say. Okay, so Mac extends his hand towards that particular rat, and that rat takes 7, 9, 14, 17, 23 points of 23 points of force damage, and is pushed 25 feet straight away from me.
23 points?
Mhm.
You attack the damage or the fresh one?
The damaged one. It's
Okay.
like pushing him straight back from him, like trying to ram him into a tree.
Yeah, you push him back and he runs into something. And did exactly enough damage to knock him unconscious, or were you trying to kill him?
Somebody yelled about taking him alive, right?
Yeah.
Then it would just be to knock him unconscious.
Okay. You don't run him into anything. You don't rend him in anything, but he just falls unconscious and in human form. That attack left him with 5. I gave a d6 of damage. I rolled a 5.
Ouch. All right, so he's down.
Yeah, it's down. There's 1 left.
All right, so last thing is object interaction or whatever. Mac's just going to do a nice flourish with his blade to make it look cool, and then he's going to look at the other one.
Yeah.
That's it. That's his turn.
Its turn, and then it's supposed to be the rat's turn, but I'm pretty sure there isn't going to be a rat's turn.
Well, I'm going to go raging.
I
think that's not even a good idea. Go raging.
Oh, maybe.
No, I'm going to go raging. If it hits me, if it stays alive, if it hits me, then I'll go raging. Normal attack with my great sword. I get close to the only rack.
What weapon are you using to attack it?
The great axe +3.
Okay.
And that's sure. Does 13 hit?
Yes, that hits.
Damn. That's 7 slashing and 6 necrotic damage.
So 15. Alright, 13. Okay. It's still up.
And that's my turn. I don't have an extra attack yet.
So the rat changes into a rat human form, holding a short sword, and he goes to bite it. He missed.
I missed.
Yeah.
Well, I have a now opportunity attack because Sentinel. Oh no, that's if he attacks someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I do
Yeah. Yeah. The bite was a 7, which was a good thing.
it?
Everyone else here could probably explain why that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Short sword does hit you with oh, it might hit you. Does 17 hit?
Towards me?
Yeah.
Yes, 17 hits.
For 6 points of piercing damage.
6 or 4 points.
Are you raging?
No, I'm not raging.
Okay, then you take 6 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
That's its turn. It only gets 2 attacks. Back to the top of the round with Galarian.
Okay, so after seeing the one that was downed, that he was fighting went down, sorry, he is going to just yell out, someone tie that thing up, turn around and go after the one that's attacking it.
Since you already cast Hunter's Mark, you can move it for free.
Exactly, yes, and that's about exactly what he's about to do. Puts it on the new one, and then he attacks with both of his attacks with his rapier against the new one. The last one, even.
Yeah.
So, first one is a 12 to hit. Second,
12? Do you roll 12?
yeah.
That hits.
It does. All right, I was expecting that to miss. Fair enough. And the second one was a nat 20. I will do the damage for the first one first.
Remember, Hunter Marks also doubles on a crit.
Right. So the first one is 10 points of damage.
Okay, it's still standing.
Yeah. And the critical hit one. Oof. 23 points of damage, so that's a total of 33.
You drop it.
Right, so the instant it goes down, Galarian is going to start casting about to make sure there's no more, while he asks the others to tie them up.
Okay.
The ones to the survivors.
Well, you're pretty sure the shriveled one is not alive.
More than likely not. Shamash will tie up the one that he downed. He's got 50 foot of rope, so he's got spare if anybody needs it for the others.
You can save on rope by tying the three of them together.
This is true.
Or we could
Shamash-
slit their throats and then leave one of them alive. They are, after all, bandits.
And they're also
You don't
were
know why they
creatures.
attacked you.
Yeah, they're also were creatures. They could be from the village.
Oh,
That was
that's true.
Galarian just nods at Shamash's words. This is getting. This is fun. Playing two people at once is getting confusing. Right.
Excuse me, schizophrenic much? No, not at all. Not-
Neither am I.
No.
Right. So yes, Galarian will quickly explain what he learned through his contact via the Hunter's Mark. That it seems that somebody's put a contract out on me, and these were sent to do the job.
No, these creatures attacked you before the contract was made.
Oh, okay. In that case, disregard what I've just said.
That's a whole nother game in of itself.
Right. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Right. In that case, Galarian will just look about and say, "Let's take these to the village. See if they know what's going on."
Sure. Mac will.
What is
Deactivate
what
his
is
light
the
saber.
group's combined strength score?
Together.
I don't know.
Well, everyone write their strength score in the chat, and then we'll add it up.
But that makes it too easy.
Does
What is
Laura
30?
want to get on this?
Well, are you here?
There's still time for you to join.
Poke.
Oh, I can still join.
Yeah, my rule is you can join anytime before the final combat.
Yeah, okay. I will have joined earlier, but I didn't saw like the notice until right now.
Yeah. It's just you earn less experience and less you get. Well, if they got rewards in a combat you weren't in, you wouldn't have access to it. But you can still join in. This is a tier 2 game, so yeah, you can just be catching up to them and come across them just finishing fighting these were-rats.
Okay.
Which is good because
We might need
if
to
you
pick
get
one up.
experience today and tomorrow, you'll finally level up.
Ooh.
If you can still play in Caius's game tomorrow.
Yeah, I still be able to.
So, yeah. Finally put Oral in tier 3.
Nice.
So, Oral, you come across this scene. There's one of the were-rats that are... well, they inform you that they were rats changed into humans. You just see 3 humans tied up and 1 shriveled. As if the very life was pulled out of it.
Ooh, nasty. Yes, you
That
have
should-
done a great job of these creatures.
Shamash will just turn to Oral and just say, "Well, he surprised me."
Have you summoned a new steed yet?
How much time has passed since that mission?
Oh, a couple days.
Yeah, then most likely, yeah.
So,
Oh, what happened?
Well, there were a few kobolds. We went down into a tunnel. Katoon, was left to watch the entrance because he couldn't fit in. And while we were kind of trapped down there, I think he he saw something, went to investigate, and I think the damn couples got it.
Oh,
Yeah, the kobold said they killed it.
Yeah. No, more technically, they say they blowed it up.
Yeah.
I like good too.
They
Oh.
blew it up.
Well, he's still riding Khatum. He can summon the same creature again. It's a spirit that just lost its physical form in this realm. So he can still ride Khatum. He can also change to a different creature if he wants to.
No, it's always the same creature.
Yeah. He's riding.
Too.
He came up right on the back of a giant lizard. So
Well, in that case, Shamash is none the wiser.
yeah. If we can finally level him up, we can give him a flying steed.
Nice.
Yeah. So, with Khatum being there, you guys can obviously transport the 3 guys because Khatum can just carry them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Oral himself has a lot of carrying capacity too.
Yeah.
He could probably carry all 3 of them by himself, yeah.
Yeah, Oral can carry. Well, subtracting his own equipment, he still has left like 800 pounds to carry.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like the 3 creatures, the 3 humanoids together, probably weigh like 350, 400, somewhere in between there.
Nice.
So, yeah. Oral probably came up here in Galarian and talk about how there's an assassination contract taken out on him.
Taken out on who?
Yeah.
The Galarian turns to you and says, "Me, it's been a long time, Oral, but you surely not forgotten about us."
Yeah. Daryl rolled on the chaos chart and got assassination. A baron has a vendetta against him and taking out an assassination contract on him.
You're always getting into trouble, aren't you?
Well, you know me, I don't like the quiet life. Kind of ironic, really, considering I've got a cottage in the country, but there you go.
Yeah.
Well, so where are we heading with this were rats?
To the Were Village.
Yeah.
So
Galarian will show them the rest of the way to the Were Village, hopefully, well, on a lot more alert than before.
yeah, nothing jumps out at you.
Literally or figuratively, right?
This is gonna be fun. Now that Oral's here, I can throw more creatures at you.
Dun dun dun. So we will sally forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys make it to the village. The lion were creature there greets Galarian and introduces himself to you. Kind of wish Jeff could have joined because these were his characters and I don't remember any of their names.
I'm trying as well.
So, I'm just going to. All I remember is the leader was a were lion. So, I'm not going to try and name them because they already have names and I don't remember them. So I'm just going to describe them in. Let's just leave it at that. So, yeah. You explained the situation on to him about how you were jumped, and he explains to you that a powerful were-warrior has gone rogue and started changing everyone and kind of making them join his basically army, and you were just the target of his next conscription.
Well, clearly that needs to be stopped.
So these aren't yours?
They weren't formerly a part of our village. They were. I'm not sure if they gladly joined or were forcibly joined to his cause. So, but we can. We have the manpower to hold on to them and kind of figure the situation out for them.
Works for me. I just prefer that they not attack anybody else.
Yeah.
My name is Machiavelli Portofino, and I have actually made this journey with my companions here for the sole purpose of learning more about your abilities as a shapeshifter.
You want to be infected?
No, not so much. I come from a tradition. They're called mystics around here. And one of the abilities that some of the mystics of my order have is the ability to assume a beast form, if you will. That's the best way I can put it. And I was wondering, because I've seen manifestations of it, and I've also done some reading upon it, but I was wondering what, if any, similarities I won't call it a curse because for you it is obviously not, your ability versus the ability of a mystic would be when it comes to bestial form. And it is the were-lion, is he in the shape of a human or is he in the shape of a were-lion, like a hybrid? Or obviously he's not shaped like a lion, I don't think.
Sometimes they're inhuman, sometimes they're in hybrid. They sort of just kind of go beast form when they want that, when they need the advantages of the beast form. Otherwise, they just either are in human or hybrid.
Well, then, Machiavelli will continue. He'll be like, I noticed that the...
to this village, human and hybrid is sort of the same. It doesn't... They pay no mind to either.
Okay.
It's sort of personal preference of the individual to what form they prefer.
I see. So...
he's in his hybrid form because of the stature it gives him. He's the leader of this of this village. So
I gotcha. So he'll explain what he observed with the were rats going from rats to hybrid form, and he'll ask, "Is this your hybrid form, for example? Is this something that you can maintain indefinitely?"
Yeah, it's we have been like this for a while, but it's not that we fully understand everything about it. We can maintain this form as if it's nothing, or but if we're in, but when we go unconscious or when some of us fall, if we're in beast or hybrid, we automatically revert to humanoid.
So are you able to change your form? And by that I mean, are you able to assume a hybrid instead of a hybrid lion human? Would you be able to become like a hybrid tiger human? Is that something that you can do, shaping each other?
No, our forms reflect the werebeast that changed us. It's
Oh.
we cannot change animals, mind you. It's like I have lion in me, but my child could be leopard if I had an ancestor who was a were leopard, because it is this. Not all of us, especially the children. The children were not bitten; they were born.
So it is not something that you learned per se. It is something that is like indeed infected you and is now a part of your essence, if you will, that you pass on from generation to generation.
Yeah.
That is interesting. That is nothing like the ability that I refer to from my order. Very interesting. But unfortunately, they are not anywhere near the same. I had hoped to be able to learn from you to maybe perhaps improve that particular form. However, your natural abilities and the abilities of my order, what we call bestial form, they are indeed quite different. I have seen monks of my order, monks I say, but I have seen mystics of my order grow claws from literally nothing, and as soon as they had attacked their foe, their claws, if you will, were gone. I have also seen other mystics grow gills in order to breathe water, and yet others sprout wings from their back in order to fly. I was wondering if the same sense of
He's just going to stop you. You are not looking for a were creature. You are looking for a druid.
Oh. Well.
Yeah.
I apologize.
That is the spell, alter form. Alter shape. Whatever. I am not a caster, but I am aware of that spell. It gives a human bestial traits.
I see.
That they choose.
I see. Well, I do appreciate very much the information that you have provided me. This helps me quite immensely. Now I know that that lycanthropy is not the avenue with which to approach this form, and I now have another lead. So for that, I thank you. As compensation, would you allow us, or would you like us to help you with this problem you seem to have with this new charismatic who is causing you and the area around you trouble?
Yeah. We relatively figured out where his hideout is, but because of our last grand fight, we don't have the number of warriors to take on his force headstrong. If you were to go in there and reduce their numbers by a great amount, while we prepare for the oncoming fight, that would be greatly helped.
Okay. And with that, Mac will turn around and he will look at it and Seamus and Oral, and will say, "Do you guys object to helping these fine folks out?"
No, that's fine by me.
You know, I'm always here to help.
And for this fight, I'm going to say, because Oral's here, Galarian's going to stay and chat with the people here.
Yeah, he's gonna talk to I can't remember his name either, who would chapel kill me as well. The village leader, and get more information so that he can report back to Rourke in Mawson. Maybe send some more of the militia out this way to give them added protection. So yeah, he's staying behind.
Yeah. Okay. So, you guys, you have a few hours. You have time to take a short rest. You don't have time to take a long rest.
Not getting those side points back. All right.
You
Yeah, we
have
can if
Mystic
we wish.
Recovery.
Mm,
It's like Arcane Recovery for Mystic.
No, Mystic Recovery allows me to recover hit points up to the number of psi points that I burn.
Oh, sorry. I read the name, not the ability.
No, it's cool. Yeah, I can, every time I burn a psi point, if I have low health, I can actually regain that many hit points. But all psi point recovery is after a long rest. It's cool though. I've still got quite a few.
Yeah.
Got enough to do a little bit of damage.
Yeah, I'm also good. I believe I require a long rest to get my spells points and sorcery points back, so I am happy to carry on.
Use a hit. Use a hit die. I'm full health.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys head out at dusk. You are given a map with directions that will, for the best way to get there. Who's leading the party with the map?
Mac does not have survival, so it'd probably not be best for him to be leading. I'm just saying.
Does
Yeah,
the
Shamash is
paladin want to
the
lead? Does the paladin want to lead?
He doesn't mind. If they ask him to, he will try his best, as always.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's a good idea, but hey, he's not going to be against it.
Roll survival with advantage because you got a map and you're not just going off of directions.
Okay. Where's the roll channel?
It's under in-game.
Uh-huh. $14.
Well, you don't get lost. It was a DC 10, so you passed. Um. Okay. Now everyone roll a stealth check.
Oh, this I can do. What? 23?
$11.
15.
I also got 15.
Okay. Okay, so you are being as stealthy as you can, moving up to where they're sort of. It's a cave back in the deeper part of the forest.
Do we see any guards or anything like that that we need to be wary of?
No, you don't really see anyone posted up front.
Okay.
Can Machiavelli move? Try to move stealthily around to see if he can find somebody at the front door, if you will. Like just kind of take a short walkabout in either direction in order to see if he can find anybody, or spot anybody.
Sure. Roll perception.
Sure. Ha! Okay, so that's a natural 20. Plus my perception of 10 is 30.
Okay. You see a bunch of eyes staring back at you.
And approximately where are they at?
In the cave.
They're in the cave. And they look alert.
Yep.
Oh shit. So
you are not the only one that rolled a natural 20.
Oh shit.
Oh dear.
So Mac's gonna go tiptoeing back to the group. Dun 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 dun. Hey guys, I think they know we're here. And he's gonna look pointedly at Oral and be like, I'm pretty darn sure they know you're here. They're all in the cave, like looking back this way.
Oh,
If somebody has a fireball, hint hint, wink wink, and he'll look at the sorcerer.
I don't have a fireball. I have something that might be just as good, though. I wish to
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh, that's funny.
Ooh.
13.
I got a 12.
I got a 19. Bloody hell.
Got 21 in total.
Okay. Is making a list. So, you. Let me just
Yes.
double check. Yeah, you go first.
Yay. How far are they from me?
You guys are about 70, 80 feet from the entrance of the cave. I don't think you would have want to get that close without coming up with a game plan.
Quick plan. Keep them all herded together.
You say 80 feet from the entrance?
Yep.
Well, I go. Well, anyways, I move 30 feet. I will move 30 feet and stand clear. And if I see anyone come out from the cave, shoot one of my javelins.
Okay. Samash, your turn.
Right. I am. How far away from the cave did you say? 80 feet?
Yeah.
Let me check the range of my spell I wish to do. Oh, 120, that's fine. Right, I am going to stay put, and I am going to ready the Erupting Earth spell. And I am going to cast it as soon as I see anybody coming out of the cave. So, yeah, so I'm basically readying a spell as an action, using the ready action. And that's it. I will tell my compatriots my plan as well, so nobody can should wander too close to the cave mouth.
Okay.
And that's his turn.
Okay. Oral, it's your turn.
How far away are we from the entrance?
80 feet.
Okay. Oral is going to close in 30 feet, but without without getting on too much in the way. And he's going to use his we have that one. He's going to use his action to cast Aura of Vitality.
Roll D100.
$100.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Yeah, and that's gonna be his turn.
And your aura of vitality goes off without a hitch. Mac.
Okay. Just so I have this straight in my mind, what did the were-rat leader do?
You don't know.
So I can't really see him. All we just saw the eyes shuffling around or something in the cave.
Yeah.
There's like literally no way that I would know who is who. So Mac is going to pull out his crossbow, and he's just going to shoot at one of the pair of eyes. Will a 18 hit?
Yes.
Alrighty. The thing, whichever one was hit randomly, because I'm just shooting into the dark at eyes or whatever, it takes 12 points of piercing damage, and the crossbow is magical.
Okay.
And that'll be it. That's all he'll do.
Okay. Back to the top of the round. You are 50 feet away from the opening. Nothing came out.
I will stop 5 feet away from the opening.
You'd have to dash to do that because...
Oh yeah, 40 feet. I will move 30 feet and hold action again to throw my javelin.
Okay. Samash. No one came out.
No, that's a spell slot bent. Right.
Wait, I thought spell slots were only burned if you actually cast something. If you were holding, you hadn't cast it.
Oh, that's the way I thought of it. There's the book said something different.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
really?
book says that
Oh, okay.
the moment you prepare it, you are already spending this puzzle.
Oh. Whoops.
That's all right. I've got
Yeah.
more.
But
So,
you can rule it as you want. So.
Yeah.
yeah.
And you can lose the spell by concentration if you take damage while holding the spell.
Yeah.
That too.
Well, that would suck.
Yep. So I am going to huff out my breath as if I've just chucked toys out the pram because nobody came out. I'm going to march forward 30 feet, which should put me within 110 feet of the ice.
Yep.
Yep. And I am just going to cast the spell anyway. But this time, because I've spat my dummy out, instead of casting it at level 3, I am now casting it at level 4. So a 20-foot cube centered to get as many as I can in has just basically erupted out the floor. And it is a dex save.
Okay, what's the DC?
15.
Okay. Okay. What's the damage?
Quite high. I rolled 3 7s and an 11, so that is 32.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I am.
Oh, hang on. I did not do the chaos table. I might have just shot myself in the foot, but I'll do that first just to see if the spell's actually gone off.
Yeah. Hey, wait, you cast it at 4th level?
I did, yes. I burned my last level 4 slot to do it. And
You got an extra D12 when you did that. Did you roll 4 D12?
I did, yes. That's why I got 3 7s and an 11. And I got 92 on the chaos table, so sorry, Matt, but the spell did go off.
Oh. Yeah, you... Yeah. Earth erupted inside the cave, blasting a good portion of them. All of them are still standing.
Matt, it's a start. And because I'm well and truly peeved, I am going to burn 2 sorcery points and cast Firebolt at one of them.
Roll the hit and your chaos.
Well, yeah. I'll do the chaos first for obvious reasons.
Jesus, you're a very dangerous dragon. You know that?
Well, I try. 77.
Holy Hannah.
Right, so that is
We need
that.
to deal with that chaos thing.
And that's a modified 20 to hit.
You kill it.
Okay, I won't even bother rolling damage then. That's my turn done.
Now, I can definitively say there's no damage you could roll that would not kill it.
Right, okay. Right, and I'll just yell out. That's what happens when you don't leave the cave.
Yeah. Do you want to know something interesting?
Go on.
Where Rat's HP is 33 hit points.
How many of them succeeded on the save?
2 of them.
Oh dear. You can surrender now if you want.
Wow. That
Yeah.
Machiavelli's definitely going to remember that one. And he'll start when he gets back to Illumina. He's like, you don't want to fuck with that Dragonborn. Just let me tell you, just don't do it. You will regret it, I promise.
Yeah. Oral, it's your turn. Earth just erupted inside this cave.
Well, he's going to move another 30 feet forward, and he's going to grab his Javelin of the Titan from his bag and throw it at the one of the were-rats that's still standing on the just inside the cave.
Okay.
So the first one is a 28 to hit,
You hit.
and does 19 points of damage.
Okay. It's still standing. Were you getting just one or one that was in the erupting earth? Because there were some that were not in the earth.
Yes, one. I don't mind.
Yeah.
They are all inside, like the cover, inside the under the in the cave. No?
They're not in cover. They're inside the cave because they were hoping you would come in there and it would be a finite space.
Well, you all notice when he throws his javelin and hits one of them, you suddenly see a bolt of lightning striking the ceiling of the cave with no special effect.
Yeah.
And then with the second attack, it's a 15.
That hits.
It's 13 points of damage this time.
Yeah. You take him down.
Okay, and that's Orwell's turn because I don't think nobody got damage.
No.
No, so yeah, that's going to be Orwell's turn.
Mac, your turn.
All right, so Mac's going to move forward 30 feet, and he's going to shoot into the cave at a pair of eyes. 25 to hit.
You hit. You kill it.
Yeah. And that's it. That's all he's able to do at the moment.
Yeah. And a bunch of rats come running out of the cave.
Sweet.
Ruben, did you have a prepared action to throw?
Yes.
You can do that now.
Does sprinting hit?
For me?
Yes.
Uh,
17 to hit.
yeah, they have AC 12, so
Shit.
yeah, you kill it. It only had 1 hit point.
Damn.
Yeah, but a bunch of them still come out and attack you. 14 to hit.
Missed.
It was less. And the third one got a modified 20.
Shit. That hits.
You have to make a save against its bite.
Is that a dexterity save?
Con.
Constitution.
Constitution? Okay.
It's not that difficult. You really have to botch it to fail.
15.
Yeah, you make it. Oh, wrong die. And again, wrong. Yeah, I keep running wrong dice. It's a D4 damage. You took 5 points of damage from the bite. Oral, a bunch of rats are attacking you. That's an 8. Nope, none of them hit you because I suck. Yeah.
The ones that were attacking the other player, are they close to me?
Nope.
Uh.
Unless Oral said he was standing beside you, I think you guys are about 10 feet apart, which Sentinel would not engage. You have to be right beside them.
Yeah, 5 feet.
Yeah. So, yeah. 7 rats came out of the cave and attacked you.
Shit. Alright, my turn, right?
Yep.
I go raging. Start raging, and that's a bonus. I will attack the closest were rat to me. Let's see. That's a failed. That's a natural 1.
Make a strength save. You have
That's
advantage
21.
because of
What?
Oh, it didn't matter. You made the save. I was gonna say because you're raging, you have advantage, but it didn't matter. Yeah, you swing really hard, and you think you're gonna pitch your axe, but your not your axe. Your axe. You're using the axe. Yeah, you think you're gonna pitch it, but you don't. You manage to hold on to it.
All right, and that will be my turn.
Yeah, Oral, your turn.
Okay, Oral's going to take out Dawnstar now that several of the creatures are surrounding him, and he's going to start hacking away.
I believe you missed me in the where at leader out.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Samash goes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did not miss the leader. I missed Samash.
All right. Okay. Right. So they've come boiling out of the cave. How far away am I from them now? It's still 50 feet, isn't it?
You're about 30.
About 30. Okay. In that case, I am going to burn 2 more sorcery points so that I can cast a spell as bonus action. Before I do that, though, as my main action, if they're within 30 feet of us, I am going to roar at them and use my breath weapon to cast fear at them. So it's a DC 15 on wisdom save, sorry.
Okay.
Chaos table.
That's not. That's a racial.
that is a racial feat.
Yeah.
Not racial ability. It's not a spell. It is a spell like effect, but it is not casting a spell.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a racial feat.
Ah, it's a feat. Okay. Cool. You didn't know about that one.
How many of them can you get?
I am within any of them within 30 feet.
Okay. Only 2 of them succeeded.
Excellent. And I'll roll on the chaos table now because I am about to cast, with my bonus action, lightning bolt at them while shouting, "I said surrender!" So I'll just do the chaos table first and see if I've hideously overestimated myself. And that is a... I might have done. I have just rolled a 3.
Roll again.
So, yeah. Okay. And this time it was that could have. Why couldn't that have happened before? 98.
You are electrically charged.
Oh well, that makes sense. I was trying to cast lightning bolt after all. Does the spell still go off, or
Yeah.
did it? Right. Okay.
Tiny sparks arc from the caster. The sparks do no damage to the caster or any other creature. You are just sparking.
Excellent. Well, that adds to the effect, I suppose. They've got this roaring dragonborn in front of them, casting a lightning bolt at level 3. So
Yeah.
So that
I'm going to
is-
say you get, because it's a line, and I'm going to say you positioned yourself to get 3 of them because they are surrounding your allies.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, roll damage. Because I think there's a couple fresh ones in there.
2 seconds. Bolt. I forgot my 86. I thought it was.
So I have to roll 3 dex saves. Nope. And yes, one of them saved.
Okay. So 2 of them take 32 damage, and the other one takes what's that? 16.
16. Yeah. 2 of them. Yeah, 2 of them drop. One of them doesn't.
Okay. And that's my turn. That's a bonus action, and movement. So that's me done.
Yeah. So, oral a lightning bolt just streaked by you.
Oh, great.
It didn't hit you though.
Okay, so is any of those that were like surrounding me is still alive?
Yep.
Okay, then he's going to, well, as I said, going to hack at them with down starter out this time. The first one is going to be a 14 to hit.
That hits. You
With
kill it.
Okay. And he's going to do his second attack. That's a 26 to hit.
You kill it.
And then when he kills something, he's going to use his inertia from his heavy weapon and do as another attack as a bonus action.
Okay.
It's a 20 to hit.
You hit it.
That's 23 points of damage.
Okay, it's still up.
Okay. And that's Oral's turn.
Mac, there's one rat on each of them.
Do either one of them look like the ones that's calling the shots?
Nope. For one thing, they're in a giant rat form.
Ooh. Yes, probably wouldn't be calling shots from giant rat form. Can Max see anything moving inside the cave?
Roll perception.
Sure.
How far are you away from the cave?
He moved so about 50 feet, I think, because he moved forward 30 feet from where he was, so it was 80. Yeah, so 50 feet. You got a 22 on perception.
Yeah. You see things moving around, but you don't really. You don't really see what you're looking for. Let's just say that.
Okay, well then, Mac will move up 30 feet. That'll put him parallel with Oral and it, right?
Yep.
All right. He'll go up to the one that's smacking on or right at it, because he knows for a fact that Oral can handle himself and has much more stamina. Not thinking offensively towards it, just Oral's more experienced, and we'll pull out his Sunblade, activate it, and swing at the rat there. And that's going to be, what's that, a 14 to hit?
That hits.
And it's going to take 7, 9, 12 points of damage.
Okay, it's still standing.
And that's it. That's his turn.
Okay. That rat changes into a hybrid form and tries to bite Mac, and it gets a sentinel attack.
Yeah.
It does not know if it can do that.
That's pretty sure it hits. 24.
Yep.
$13 necrotic damage and 11 slashing.
How much was? What's the die for necron damage for that weapon?
A D8.
1d8.
I got 1d8.
Yeah. Okay. Either way, you kill it.
All right.
Yeah. And the other one's attacking Oral. It tried to bite him, fell prone, and stood back up and tried to take a swipe at him with his short sword, and missed. Yeah. Now the fun part. The second volley comes out because he has a huge amount of rats. So, yeah. So, 23 to hit Mac.
Yep, that'll hit.
Make a con save. Took 4 points.
16.
Yeah. You pass.
All right, cool.
4 points of piercing.
Alrighty. Ouch.
12 to hit, Mac.
No. AC's 20.
Okay. Attacking it.
Alright.
Nope. Nope. 16?
Hits.
Okay. It bit you. For 6 points of damage.
And it will be 3.
You
Oh,
rolled
shit.
a 3.
No, I need to roll 1.
Oh, con save. Oh yeah, you're raging, so you took 3 damage. Yeah.
13.
You pass. The DC of this con check is not very high because they're CR2 creatures. That's why I can throw a lot at you and not worry about you changing. Now, Oral, a bunch of rats are going to attack you. One with a modified 20.
Nope.
23.
Yeah, that hits.
Con save and 5 points of damage.
Do you play with crit failures on saves?
No.
Then I can't fail the save because I have a plus 14.
Okay. So, yeah. One of them falls prone, and the other one critted you.
Ouch.
Yeah. For 7 points of piercing.
Oh, not too bad. That it stings.
Yeah. Yeah. Back to the top round with it.
Alright. Which one was the one that attacked me?
They're
Standing in front of me, I imagine.
yeah.
I'm going to attack him first. And shit. And that's 16.
You hit.
That will be 8 for both damages.
Okay. Some 16 still standing.
Yes. Let me. So trying to figure out frenzy. How it works.
Oh, you can just say you're going frenzy.
All right, and words. Another attack. That's 26. And 16 and 9.
Yeah. Are you adding modifiers to the necrotic damage?
Yes. Shouldn't take add the modifier.
Yeah, you don't add modifiers to
Alright.
necrotic damage.
Then 4.
Yeah.
Necrotic.
What's the total?
Total.
Yeah.
Will be 20.
Okay. You take it out.
And that will be my turn.
Yeah. You roll all your dice, add it together, and then you add on top of your modifiers on top of that. So the modifiers are only added once.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Samash. 8 more
Right.
rats came out, and they're all attacking your allies.
How many of them can I get in another 20-foot cube without getting any of my allies in?
None of them. They're in melee.
So, right, okay.
Like you could get one or two, but it wouldn't be worth
Not a
using
lot.
a third level spell for that.
A waste of a spell. Yeah, okay. Okie dokie, let's see. How many of them can I get in a line without hitting my allies?
I'm gonna say at least 4, maybe 5, but I'm going more towards 4.
That's fine. In that case, I'm going to cast another lightning bolt at level 3 down that line.
Yeah.
So, get chaos first. And this time it is an 84.
Okay, then spell goes off normal.
Mm-hmm. And it's a dex save, or they take 25 points of damage, halved if they succeed.
Okay. 3 of them made it.
Okay, so half that is what, 12?
It was 25.
25 max, yeah, and then half for the others.
Yeah,
Would
so
be
it's 12.
I am going to burn 2 sorcery points. Actually, how many have I got left? Oh, I've got 4 left. Yeah, I'm going to burn 2 sorcery points. And I'm going to cast Firebolt at one of the injured-looking ones.
Oh, a bunch of them are looking injured.
Well, the closest, most injured-looking one then. Ooh, 53 on the chaos.
That was kind of close.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Right. So that is a 27 to hit.
That hits.
That's 2d10. So that's is 11.
Okay, you drop one of them.
Excellent. And I will just stand my ground, growling at the rest of them at this stage, I think.
Okay. Oral, your turn.
Okay, it's the one that was still in front of me. One of the one that got down, or is it still there?
Yeah, 2 in front of you dropped. So there's, yeah, there's, I think there's 2 still there.
Okay, then he's going to attack one of them with a 28 to hit.
Okay.
And doing 17 points of damage.
You're, no, it's still standing.
Okay, he's going to attack it again with a 14 to hit.
You drop it.
Okay. Then as he drops it, he's going to use his bonus action to attack the other one.
Yep,
It's a 19 to hit.
that hits.
It's gonna do. It doesn't change, so it's 18 points of damage.
It's still standing. Their AC is low enough that it doesn't make sense not to use Great Weapon Master on them.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot. I have that. Well, that's his turn.
Mac.
Okay, so how many are left around it and Mac?
Got about between the two of you. You got about 5.
Damn. All right.
Mind you, you also have a building pile of human bodies around you as well.
It's true. So Mac is going to take a swing at one of them with his sun sword. And 13
You hit.
is a very low roll. Somebody next to him. So we're going to use 1 psi point. And it's 10, 16, 17. 23 points of damage. Radiant.
Yeah.
And psionic. Radiant and psionic.
You drop one of them.
Just sliced his head straight off. And that'll be Mac's turn. Actually, by cutting that one down, has he created a path, an opening towards the entrance?
No, you still have one in melee with you.
Okay. All right, then that's Mac's turn.
Okay, it's their turn. One's going to attack you with a 12. Doesn't hit.
Opportunity attack.
It's on the other side of him. You are not
Oh.
within 5 feet of that creature.
Ah.
You do not have, unless you have a 10-foot reach, you can't hit him.
Now I have 5.
And those two missed it. It's on oral. Miss as well. So it.
Well, I will attack the closest to me.
Yeah.
And that's 12.
You hit.
Damn.
Barely, but you hit.
13. 18 damage. And 5 are necrotic. 18 is the total, just in case.
Yeah. You don't have to tell me what's the necrotic damage. You just have to tell me the total. They don't have
Alright.
they don't have resistances. They just have immunity to non-magical or silvered weapons. So
Okay.
it's either they take all the damage or none of the damage.
Okay.
So, and you get a bonus action because you're frenzied.
Yeah. Second attack. 21
You drop them.
to hit.
The one that you
Alright.
hit before, you drop it.
Alright. And that will be its turn.
Okay. There's on my notes there's 1 around you guys and 2 around Oral. So Samash.
Right, so if that's the case, then at this stage, I am going to. Why the hell not? I am going to burn a sorcery point, just the one this time, and turn Firebolt into a twin spell. So I can now attack 2 targets with it instead of 1.
But you only have to roll once.
Yeah. And I'm going to target the 2 that are attacking Oral.
Okay.
So first things first, let's see what's going to happen with the chaos. 79.
Yeah.
And 26 to hit.
What's the other hit to hit?
Yeah.
Back, sorry.
9 plus 8, what's that? That is 70.
Yeah, they both hit.
Okay. So, first one takes 13 damage. The second one, Big Bugger, takes 19 damage.
One drops, one didn't.
Okay. And as my bonus action, I am going to burn a level 1 spell slot to create some more sorcery points.
Okay.
And that's me.
Oral. One dropped, one didn't. In front of you.
Well, I guess time to finish the job. And he hits that one remaining with another attack. And does 17 points of damage.
You drop him. If you want,
Alright.
if you want, you can move over to the other one and smack that one with your other attacks.
Yeah, he's going to do that. Make it looking rough, the second one.
No, he's fresh.
Okay, he's going to do then a Great Weapon Master attack. And fail miserably. Well, he still has the bonus action attack because he dropped someone. He's going to try again. It's a 16 to hit.
Yep. You don't need to re-roll. Actually, no. Yeah, that one's fresh. So yeah, you cut it down to like it's barely standing, but it still has life left in them.
No, but he's going to use a first level smite, so.
Oh, yeah. First, yeah. You don't need. You could roll 2 1s and you would take it.
Okay.
Yeah. He only had 2 hit points left, so.
Oh, okay.
Two die. You're guaranteed to kill.
And that's his turn.
Yeah, all of them are dead. Everyone roll perception.
Oh yeah, here comes the Turrisk.
15.
That's going to be a 17.
13 for me.
If you got 15 or greater, you can see and have dark vision. You can see that there's no one really left in the cave, or you don't really see any movement.
But there was movement just a second ago before he pushed everybody out, right?
Well, it was a cave full of were-rats. Now it's just a cave.
So did all of the were-rats come out at the very end?
All
rats you could see.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
I am going to go into the cave very cautiously, but go in anyway to check.
Do you have a light source?
I don't. Because of my prosthetic eye, I have 60 feet dark vision.
Okay.
So are all the rats dead?
All the rats that you know of.
Okay. Well, in that case, then Mac would go in with him.
Okay. You're a half elf, so roll investigation. You don't need a light source. Oh, you are seen in monochrome.
Yeah.
So.
Am I rolling anything, or should I give him advantage, or?
Your choice.
Oh, you can both roll investigation. One of you could give the other advantage. doesn't matter.
27 without advantage.
Well, it sounds like you're not going to need it then.
At the back of the cave, you find a tiny hole that you think a giant rat can fit through.
Hmm. All right,
As
so
well as a bunch of other crates and supplies and weaponry and that.
Mac's gonna shout to the entrance of the cave. Hey, there's a hole back here. Might have tried to escape through the back. Can we see daylight through it? Like, is it like through the back of the hill or whatever, or is it just like dark in there?
It's dark.
Hmm.
Looks carved though. It's not natural.
But it's not
Right.
big enough. It's not big enough for any of us to fit through.
Are
We're all medium-sized creatures.
yeah, but
Mhm.
giant rats are medium-sized creatures, but they are on the small end of that.
Ooh.
Basically, only gnome and halflings can fit through that.
Yeah. I don't think any of us are gnomes and/or halflings.
No. But just to.
If you are wearing light armor and are less than you are 5'6" or less, you could squeeze your way in there. Tight fit though.
Nope. 6 foot. I don't wear any armor though.
Like
Doesn't matter though.
I am going to use the cantrip dancing lights, and I'm going to send them down the little tunnel to see if we can see how far it goes, see if there's an exit or if it just still goes into blackness.
roll chaos.
Only
And
6'9" and in heavy armor, so I'm not going to bother to try.
Mac's gonna investigate the crates and all that while he's doing dancing lights. And I'll wait for that to resolve, and then I'll do all that.
I got 81 on the chaos table.
The better
Um,
part of me really wants you to fail.
What, the chaos?
Yeah.
We'll Sorry,
know why.
I got an 81, so I didn't fail. So the dancing lights, I shoot them down at the full 60 feet that I'm allowed to use.
It goes about 20 feet, then it curves.
All right, okay. Well, I don't think I can fit in there, so don't suppose any of you knocked one out instead of killing it, did you? We've got some. We've still got them ones back at the village, though, haven't we? We could always interrogate them. But I think that whoever was left in the cave might have escaped.
Yeah.
Indeed, I think you are correct.
Well, among the bodies, you never found someone who was leader type.
Right.
I guess that potion of diminution will have been really useful now too. Too bad I used it. While all the creatures have to hide in tighter spaces.
Are these? Is this stone, or is it dirt?
That's stone.
Okay. I rolled a 28 for my investigation on all of the stuff.
It's a crate of supplies and weaponry. You are able to find a small chest that has about 23 platinum pieces,
Okay.
160 gold,
Okay.
Oh, damn.
600 AV silver, and 370 copper.
Okie doke.
Very nice.
One of you got a bag of holding?
As a matter of fact. And I get my bag of holding and I open it up.
All right,
There's
so
more than enough room to fit most of that in.
yeah, Mac will put it into the bag of holding, so we can split that later. Well, the hole's made of stone, and I don't think my sword will carve any of the stone out.
Well, this force leads up to a mountain range.
Oh.
Yeah, it's highly likely we've lost them.
Well, we'll just report back to,
Can you note that up?
I don't know his name either, but I'm going to call him Lion-O for the minute. We'll just report back to Lion-O, tell him what we
Yeah.
found.
Sounds like a plan.
Search the bodies outside. Are any of the weapons or armor salvageable, or are they all pretty much crap?
Oh, they're not crap, but they're just normal, mundane stuff.
All right, so we can collect that stuff and we can take it back to them. Maybe they can use it to maybe upgrade their militia or whatever with it.
Well, several of those traits were of crossbows and short swords.
Well, then,
Bolts.
yeah.
But what they don't want, we can always sell.
You have about, with collecting the inventory of the ones you've slain and the crates, you have about 43 short swords, and there's about 25 crossbows in there, and about 100 bolts.
Nice.
Well, actually, no, it's more like 140 bolts.
140? Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to ask a question that is probably going to be at the discretion of the DM. Now that combat's finished, obviously I don't know what's around the corner or anything, but at the minute combat's finished, can I use my last third level spell slot to cast Erupting Earth in the cave to collapse it? And with
Based
the
on what
intention,
that spell does and the amount of force, the shape of the cave in the type of rock, I'm going to say that spell would not have the strength to do that.
okay, that's fine. In that case, I am ready when everybody else is. Shall we head back?
Yes, I think that would be a good idea. Lion-O said that we just needed to thin their numbers, and I
I think we've done that.
think we have done that quite well.
Yeah, and if you actually bothered to go into the cave, you might have been able to capture the leader who escaped through the hole in the back.
Potatoes, potatoes.
To be fair, that would have been a tactical blunder. Like 5 people versus God knows how many there were. Let's cram ourselves in tight space.
Yes, and they were, in our own defense, they were trapped like rats.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, they're
At least to our perception, they were trapped like rats.
their damage output and their ability to be hit were not any danger to the party. That's why I threw so many at you, because I could throw 1,000,000 at you and you would survive.
Shamash did feel fairly godlike there, I must admit.
I mean, after
Don't throw a hole.
Yeah, like it's their bite. It was a DC 11. So you guys had to majorly fail to get cursed.
You just needed enough tries.
Yeah.
Well, not with Oral, but he's a special case.
So, I don't crit fail con checks. Dex and strength, yeah, I do on those, but cons no.
Okay, I just ask it because I know some people, because by Roddy don't exist, but some people use them. So
Yeah, Alex does
I
that,
prefer
but
to
I just do it on Dex saves because you can knock yourself prone and strength, but on Constitution and the intelligence saves, I on the mind saves I don't crit fail.
Yeah,
So,
you take the
yeah,
raw.
so Oral was safe. He would
The
never
lowest
been
people
cursed.
rule was 15. Yeah.
Yeah. I would have to throw a high CR where creature at him to curse him.
Yeah, like a werebear or something, right?
Yeah.
Or a were Tarask.
So, are you guys going to try and take all the weaponry back with you?
Yeah, it's probably going to be a slow haul, but
Well, you have a bag of
Yeah.
holding.
And you have Oral and his 900 pounds of carrying capacity.
Yeah.
Plus, yeah,
that too.
and
I don't know how much weight the bag is already holding, but you can at least fit some of it in there.
yeah, there'd be enough room to fit quite a bit of it in comfortably, because I don't have very much in there at all.
The bag of holding can only fit up to 500 pounds, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oral also has like 250 pounds free on the bag of holding too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I know we never said, but we did bring horses with us. Did we bring them as this far, or have they been left in town? Because they could help carry
I'm going to say no. I'm simply going to say no because we knew there was going to be trouble.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
thought you guys walked the entire way.
We probably did, yes. I just couldn't remember because we never really
Because
mentioned the
otherwise-
horses. Yeah.
Otherwise,
But
the rats would have bit the horses first.
that's very true. Yeah, never mind. Disregard that. I was just wondering. But yeah, I think between us and the bag of holdings that we have, we've probably got enough that we'll be able to drag most of it back, if not all of it.
Yeah. And you got Oral the pack mule, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can make it back. It's middle of the night.
Well, when getting back to the village, I'll look about, see if anybody is up or if Galarian's still around. If
There's patrols, people watching
Right.
out, but they are expecting you. They're
right,
they're asking you if you got bit.
no, I didn't get bit.
Yeah, we got bit plenty of times.
Well, some did. I didn't get bit. Just said.
They send the ones that got bit. They send you over to a building to get checked out.
Okay, so Mac will go over to get checked out because, lycanthropy.
Yeah.
I know I made the con saves. Mac don't know shit.
Yes, it's true.
Okay. I rolled medicine on the three of you. The NPC all passed. All three of them. Check you. Yeah, they inform you are not infected.
Cool.
All right. Is the village leader still up? We've got some. We would like to report our findings to him if possible.
Well, you can wake him up.
Yeah,
it's
Mac's gonna go
important.
knock on his door wherever they tell him it's at.
It's important.
Yeah. 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 He comes to the door in hybrid form, wearing very little.
Mac will make a report to him, tell him how many they killed, explain to him that the group is pretty sure that the leader of the were-rats was not among those that were killed. He is still at large. We'll explain the little hole in the wall in the cave that he went through that leads up into the mountainous area, and then we'll tell him about the weapons and all that. Like, here you go. There it is.
Yeah.
Do you want these? Do you need these?
He sighs and says, "Yeah, that sounds like him." We are not in that much of a need of weaponry.
Well, if you don't need it,
But I keep hearing Mawson is in ever need of basically everything. If you want to get rid of them, you can just give it to them.
okay.
Yeah, we'll see what we can get in Mawson for them, unless you just want to donate the mummies. Either way, aye. So
Yeah, works for Mac. He's not really doesn't really care about money at the moment. He's just more along the lines of trying to find his way.
Yeah.
All right. Well, at least that army's been slowed down from the losses that took. It'll take him a little while to replenish them anyway.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Right. Well, thanks very much, and we'll see you later. And enjoy the rest of your evening.
Appreciate the information. Sorry we can take out the leader.
Yeah, you hear in the back of the house, "Darling, the kids aren't going to be asleep forever."
Wah, wah, wah. And with that, Mac will just kind of turn around and walk away.
Well, help we've been of help. And Oral starts also turning away.
Yeah. Before he closes the door, he tells the guy that brought you over, show them to the stable where they can stay.
Thank you very much. Shamash will start walking away whistling.
And yeah, Mac will just follow her to the stable and be like, all right.
Yeah. That's where Galarian is sleeping. The stable that was fixed up to house the party that we was here last time.
Okay, cool. So Mac will, Mac will find a comfortable spot and just kind of sack out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Galarian will snap out of his trance for 2 seconds, nod at you, and just go back into his trance.
Yeah. So. Yeah. It's morning. You somewhat solve their were-rat issue.
Well, it'll take him a minute to rebuild his army, if you will.
If that was his only command outpost.
Well, this is true, but even so, in this area it's been weakened. I'll just swing by the lion guy's place again on the way out and just say, if you have any more bother, just you know where to find us. We'll be here as quick as we can.
Okay. So, are you guys done here?
I reckon so. I mean, Mac found the answer he was looking for. It wasn't the answer that he was hoping it was, but yeah, he found the answer he was looking for.
Yeah.
So he'll be ready to go back to Mawson and then back to Illumina.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's about a half day's travel to Mawson, and it's a full day's travel back to Illumina from Mawson.
Well, by the time we've got to Mawson, we've sorted out the gear that we've got and everything. We'll just spend the night in the inn and then go in the morning. There's
Yeah.
no rush back.
Yeah. And I believe Mac offered to pay for everyone's lodging
Yes.
and food expenses and give them
Yes.
100 gold.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have the penthouse, please, and I will have.
Right. We'll take the
What are you kidding?
we'll take the Econo Lodge lodging.
We'll have one bedroom for all four of us. No bed.
I want a barrel of ale.
Yeah. You can get 2 rooms with 2 beds for a gold and a half.
All right. Well, Mac will throw 5 gold on the table for meals and everything, and to cover the sleeping arrangements and whatnot. And
It depends.
he
on how
didn't
much
say
you
he'd pay for them all to get roaring drunk. So
Nope, that's absolutely fine. To be fair, Shamash really
Okay.
wouldn't care.
Oh. For 5 gold, you get the 2 rooms. Everyone gets fed, and each of you gets about 2 drinks, 2-3 drinks.
that'll work. Mac doesn't drink anyway. He doesn't eat. So he'll just he'll have
Everyone looks at you weird.
obvious.
You don't
Yeah,
eat.
just-
No,
And grass is food.
I don't eat.
Eat grass is your food then.
Okay. I mean, he's welcome to it.
So what's the reason
He's
behind
holding a stein, if you will, of water, and yeah, he's like, nothing for me. I don't eat, thank you.
Yeah.
So how do you sustain
The
yourself?
meal was it's an assortment of roasted meats and boiled vegetables.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, it's just it's a. I guess the best way to put it is a trait from my order. I don't require sustenance.
Ooh,
Only
very
water.
interested in that. I will question you about that more later on, because Shamash is still a very curious by nature, even after everything that's happened. So that's something
Sure.
he's never seen before. He will probably have lots of questions on the way home.
Yeah, if you study him long enough, you'll notice that he doesn't breathe either.
Oh,
There's
hello.
no movement of his chest. He's just stoic.
Well, don't tell Shamash that. He might mistake you for certain hated undead creatures that he might try and kill.
Oh no, he's very much alive.
It's a vampire.
Yeah. Vampires don't breathe, remember?
Nope, they do not.
Kill him.
I'm pretty sure Oral could do it.
Yeah. Oral
he
could
was
also turn
blind.
undead.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I mean
actually,
he could bust that out right quick and it wouldn't do anything.
he can turn undead. He can turn fiends and fae only.
Oh yeah, because you're ancient.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
no,
so-
he gets hurt just like normal people do. He does bleed and all that stuff. He doesn't eat and he doesn't breathe and he doesn't sleep.
We really get the weirder people in the guild.
Well, yeah.
Weirdest.
Oh well, let's retire for the evening. Actually, if there is enough time, let's go get rid of all our crap first, and then retire for the
Yeah.
evening, and then head back.
If you sell all that stuff, you get half book value.
Yeah. Well, do you want to sell it or do you want to donate it? I'm easy either way. Coins are always good, but I'm always up for a good deed as well.
It couldn't hurt to build more goodwill. So if we can find like the mayor or the captain of the guard or something like that to donate it,
Yeah, you go to the armory, you explain the situation, and then you just sort of, between you two bag of holding, you just kind of dump out all this stuff on them.
Big massive pile of weapons and armor on the floor.
Sorry, it's not been cleaned or anything. So yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
one of the new recruits will have a
Just
have a
watch out
joyful
for the-
day tomorrow
Yeah.
with weapons detail. But
Burnt rat hair and yeah.
not to mention the stink and the filth. Yeah.
Hey, weapon maintenance has to be taught to.
Just like peeling potatoes.
Yeah.
And yeah, Mac will just kind of walk around, and when everybody goes to sleep, he'll just kind of hang out.
Yeah. Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
Galarian's half elf, so he spends a lot of his time in Mawson. More so probably now that he knows he's getting targeted by somebody. So you can hang around with him if you want. He can show you around.
What elf? Not a half elf.
He's a wood elf, yeah.
Sorry. I thought you said half elf for some reason.
No. Yeah, he's a wood elf.
Yeah. Like I said, that
Hang on a
contract
second.
is another game entirely.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mind you, because
Wait, hold
the
on.
Chaos Table didn't say where that Baron was.
Hang on,
It
hang
said a Baron.
Yeah, could be
on a
anywhere.
second. The contract was not on. The contract was on Seamus. The contract was on the second Chaos roll, which was when Seamus cast his spell. The first Chaos roll was somebody was.
It was assassinate then belch.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I got them mixed up.
Yeah.
Good thing you wrote it down.
I didn't write down. I just
Just as the chaos table open.
Okay.
I just remember the order.
Okay.
Sounds-
So yeah, Mac will just chill for the night.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you can make it back to Luma without any issue. Unless you want something to happen, I'm just going to call the game here because it seems to have petered out in it's midnight for Javier.
Oh. Yikes.
Yeah, 11 here as well. Yeah, that's fine.
That'll be all right with me.
Saunter back and divvy up the spoils on the way and
Because of
whatnot.
the amount of enemies you kill, everyone, including Oral, gets 2 XP.
Sweet.
Yay.
Okay, so there are 1, 2, 3 people, so that's 100 gold apiece for all of you. So
There's 4 of us, mate, including yourself.
well,
No, he's
I'm
paying
not
you
paying
guys.
me.
Oh, sorry, I'm getting confused.
Yeah, I'm not paying me, but Machiavelli is paying each one of you 100 gold for going out with him, and they donated all this stuff, but we still need to split up the rest of it. I just wanted to get the pay out of the way first.
Yeah.
So what I have is everybody gets 5 platinum pieces, 7 gold pieces, and 5 silver pieces from the platinum split.
Right.
You said?
5 platinum pieces,
Okay.
7 gold pieces, and 5 silver pieces from the platinum split.
It might just be better not to say
Yeah, I'm
how
just
much
gonna-
they get split and just do it all in one thing. So they
Yeah, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to convert it all to gold, as much of it as to gold as possible, and then I'm going to split that. And if y'all want to exchange or whatever, that's fine.
Mhm.
So that'll be 230 plus 160 plus 68 plus 3, and that's 461 divided by 4. Okay, so everybody gets 115 gold.
Very nice.
All right, and then 2 silver, and then there's 5 copper pieces left over, so that is 375 divided by 4, and everybody gets the 3 of you will get 94 copper pieces, and Mac will get 93 copper pieces. So that takes care of the spoils.
Nice.
And both it and Mac leveled up.
Yay! Yes. Next level
Yes.
in Mystic. Ah! Level 6 Immortal. Does jack for me, but still. Actually, I forget what level 6 Immortal is.
Am I right in thinking that level 9 is 36 XP?
To 16.
Yep.
Yep, 5 away.
Oral is 1 point away from leveling.
No.
Ooh, that fight tomorrow night is going to be, or tomorrow is going to be super important.
I don't know whether it takes your match or Lycos. I haven't posted yet as who I'm taking.
I have so much money, I don't know what to do with it.
Give it away, give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away.
You've got an orphanage to run. You don't have too much money.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Feel
I already pay the maintenance every month, but still.
Well, you never know what's going to happen in a month, though.
He
Actually,
started building
that's
that
not-
temple too. That was cost like 70 something thousand gold.
Not a bad thing to have at all. Okay, so like the Immortal's ability is actually not that bad. I get a surge of health, which means that I can draw on my psychic focus to escape death's grasp. As a reaction, when you take damage, you can have the damage against you. The only problem is I lose my ability to psychically focus on any of my talents until I finish a short or a long rest. But I can have the damage that I take. So that might actually be fairly useful. But then there's cunning action as well, which would allow me a few other things.
Are you immortal now?
That's actually the Mystic Art. I'm Order of the Immortal. I'm not literally immortal, but it's the Order of the Immortal.
You know that Oral might become immortal?
Really?
Um,
Plan on joining my order, do you? Just kidding.
That's divinely immortal.
Oh.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about that.
If he lives long enough to reach that point of power, so to speak.
Yeah. So I'm going to end the broadcast.
Okay. Thank you very much, Matt,
Three,
by the way.
Yep. Yes, thank you for running this, Matt. I really appreciate it.
And to everyone, have a good day.